John from Popeye's Postcards. Today I'm at the Archives, or the Archive in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. It's a really cool big warehouse full of, well, books, antiques, and collectibles. I was here last year, about this time of year, and they have a whole big postcard collection, so I spent a lot of time looking through the postcards. They were priced pretty high, but I still managed to pull out some good ones. So we'll go on in and see what we can find in here.
Way to make paper out of wood pulp. But in order, wood pulp naturally is brown. You grind up the trees and you different chemicals.
Okay, everyone. I know it's a very short video up front about the archive there in Lansdale. I had probably another minute or so of video on the inside, and that file got corrupt, or I didn't record it or something. But anyway, it's not on my phone anymore, and I just did a walk around to the store. If you're in that area, wow, what a great store. Excuse me, there was a whole big section for records, LPs, videos, CDs, and just books upon books upon books. The guy who runs the place, I was talking to him a little bit while I was looking through the postcards there, and he said he had about 500,000 books in the warehouse area, magazines, everything. So if you're in the area, definitely check it out. I know the video I showed in the front didn't do much justice to the place. You saw probably, what, a dozen or so boxes. Those were priced appropriately, pretty much eBay prices. So I really had to pick and choose what I bought, and I still probably overspent on some of these cards. I pretty much researched every one. And then there was that metal filing cabinet, and that was quarter cards. And I didn't have time to go through everything. I only had like 3 hours in there. So this is what I came up with, this stack. I think my bill was $125. But included in that, I bought a postcard book, and I don't have them here with me. And I think it was 6 or 7 postcard collector magazines from, I think they were the 80s and 90s. They were $2 each, and I bought them because just for research purposes. Some of the articles in there written were on subjects that I was interested in learning more about. So actual postcards, it was probably around 100, 110, something like that. So I'll go ahead and go through these and tell you what I paid. This first one's Burlington Motor Company, Burlington, New Jersey. It looks like 1950s or 60s. Nice ad card. I paid $8 for that. I could not find anything like this. It could be nice Oldsmobile. It could be a $40 to $50 postcard. Like I said, I couldn't find anything on it. This is Angels Quartz Mining Company, Angels Camp. This is in California. I bought, last time I was at this place, I bought a companion card to this, and it went for $20 or $30. Paid $8 for this. Research shows that it's a $25 to $30 card. Same with this one, a load of logs, Fourth Mines at Angels Camp. Paid $8. Again, probably a $25 to $30 card. This is a Human Flag, Jefferson Davis Monument, Richmond, Virginia. So they're doing the flag of the Confederacy. This is 1908. Paid $6 for that card. Again, that's probably a $20 to $25 card. This is Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, St. Agnes by the Sea. Paid $4. Probably a 14 to, we'll say $14 to $15 on that. This is, I believe, in the Philippines. Paid $4 for this card. I've always done really, really well with cards from the Philippines. Probably a $15 card. Here's a real photo of the Philippines. Also paid $4 for this, Manila Bay. This one I can't quite read. The engineers across the bottom's cut off a little bit. It's engineers building something. Probably a roadway, a bridge, something. Yeah, building a road bridge somewhere in New Jersey. I can't quite read it, but it starts with a W. It's postmarked Trenton in 1917, so I'll be able to figure that out. But I paid $4 for that card. This is Anna Held's Ark, La Jolla, California. Paid $4, and I believe that's a $20 card. Thumb Lunch Station, Yellowstone Park. This is a Haynes photo, number 208. Look for the low series in Haynes photos. Paid $4. Again, I think it's a $15+ card. This is Aquarina in San Marcos, Texas. I just sold a card, a chrome card like from this place. I think it was, I think I got $9 or $10 for it. Paid $3 for this real photo. I'll probably ask up to probably $15 to $20. Advertising card. This is Idea Kitchen in Hagerstown, Maryland. So it's a showroom. It's a factory showroom for kitchen cabinets. Pay $3 for that. I always pick up advertising cards like that. Okay, got 3 cards here. There's sayings on this card. The reason I bought it was the mermaids. Mermaid cards do very well. This has like an Art Deco-ish look to it. Paid $3 for each one of these, and I'll probably ask again $15 to $20 for each of these cards. Okay, this is a park in Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas, do a completed and sold search on eBay for Houston, Texas postcards, and I think you'll be astounded. Houston, Texas is going like gangbusters right now, to the point that I went through all my old stock and went through and picked out all the Houston cards. So keep an eye out for Houston. I got these because they were cheap, $3. Here's a City Hall and Market, also $3. He had some street views in Houston, Texas, but he wanted $15 for, and they weren't in the best condition. This is Brandywine Park and a Brandywine River, $3. I've always done really well with Brandywine. Again, look up Brandywine River in Pennsylvania, and you'll see that they do extremely well. This is an Admiral's House in Frederick, Maryland. I've had this card before. That's like an $11 postcard, maybe $12, and I got it for $3. Got a whole bunch of Disney cards. He had a whole stack of Disney cards. They were, I think, almost all $1 each, and these are going to be $5 to $7 cards. This is Frontierland Entrance. That was $1. Here's Mickey's Band. That was $1. That's Disneyland. The Omnibus, $1. And Tinkerbell, $1. This might be an early one. That might be 6 or 7. But again, most of these are going to be $5 or so. Goofy goes for a spin on the teacups. Another Mickey Band. Dancing Waters, that's out in front of Disneyland Hotel. So that might do okay. But again, I'm still thinking probably 5 or 6, maybe even a little bit more. Frontierland Entrance, $1. This is Adventureland. This one goes for a little bit more, $9 or $10 because of the Enchanted Tiki Room. The Jungle Cruise, Disneyland, that's $1. And I got a whole bunch of these they're like astrological or constellation cards. They're Chrome era. In fact, the back it says 1970s, published by the Hansen Planetarium in Salt Lake City. These were all a quarter. I see these every once in a while, but I've never come across this many of them. So I'm thinking $5 each. So that should be pretty good. Here's a Fred Harvey, what's that? Grand Canyon, and you can see the Fred Harvey symbol on the back. These are all quarter cards. This is some sort of, I believe, African dance. It just says Photo Africains. So I figured I'd take a chance on a quarter. It's a real photo of some play in Ontario, Canada, from the, looks like the 60s maybe. Here's advertising. Rectors of restaurant in St. Augustine. That was a quarter. Here's a charter fishing boat, or just a charter boat in Tarpon Springs, Florida. That was a quarter. I'm thinking these are all, again, $5, $6 cards. This I have no idea. I can't find anything for Mystic Isles. It's actually Mystic Island in New Jersey. I see no past sales for Mystic Islands. These are all a quarter. Again, it's a beach town in New Jersey, so I'm going to take a chance for a quarter, and it's a good sign that there aren't any listed, so I may list these all for at auction at $10 plus. Just a generic greetings, another generic greetings, another view of the, I guess, the town there. This is Outer Banks shrimp boats at Anchorage, Ocracoke Island, North Carolina. I usually do pretty good with OBX stuff. This is Sunrise Lake in Whitehaven in the Poconos. Just take a chance for a quarter. This is a map postcard of Nantucket Island. Camp Lejeune. That's boot camp, Marine Corps. No, it's not boot camp. Parris Island's boot camp. So, military base. I always buy military bases. Ocean City, Maryland from the 60s, showing the beach. It's changed a lot since then. It's a Singapore card. Be better if it was postmarked with a stamp and sent from Singapore. But still, for a quarter, I will buy foreign Asian cards all day long. This is Ship Bottom, New Jersey, the Causeway Bridge. Again, just because it's New Jersey. This looks like an artist sketch. Okay, I had to reshoot this section of the video. I'm not sure if this was the card we were working on or not. This is Airborne Buckets in Freedom Land. And I'm not sure exactly where Freedom Land is, but I took a chance. Again, all these were a quarter. Hopefully get a return of $7 or $8 or $5 to $7 on these. This is Disneyland, the bobsled run from the 70s. Thought this one was kind of cool. I usually try to stay away from Holiday Inn cards, but this one had Chugger's Lounge with obviously the railroad engine on the front, probably from the probably the 70s or so. Thought that was interesting. This is the Cyndia. It's an ocean, or it's a shipwreck in Ocean City, New Jersey. Just had someone pay about $5 each for those. I had several of them listed. This is Hershey Park in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure if they still do this, but you should be able to ride this little tram car thing through the factory and watch them make chocolate. I don't think they do everything like that anymore. I think they've moved. That still might be a ride, but they don't actually make the chocolate there anymore. This is Dingman's Ferry in Pennsylvania. I always pick up Dingman's Ferry cards because I usually do pretty well with those. This is Shofu Den Japanese Palace and Gardens in Port Jarvis, New York. It's a hand-colored card. These are, you can tell these are hand-colored immediately upon picking them up. They just look so different from all the other cards. No idea about that one. I like the float planes on this. This is Long Lake in New Jersey in the Adirondacks. This is Adirondack Canoe Route. I'm not sure what that is. But anyway, the seaplanes I thought were cool. These next ones, Oakland, Maryland, Deep Creek Lake. I've always done really well with Deep Creek Lake, and that bridge is no longer there. That's on Route 219. They've really reconfigured that road that's probably from the 60s or 70s. Another Deep Creek Lake, and that same bridge in Deep Creek Lake. And these are all a quarter. And another view, same view. I think I just sold this one here for $7 or so. I know I just sold some Deep Creek Lake cards. This is Spotted Horse, Wyoming. I've never heard of Spotted Horse, Wyoming, so I thought I'd take a chance for a quarter. Old Colony Restaurant in North Conway, New Hampshire. Just an old restaurant, so that's why I bought it. This is Hawaiian Village in Honolulu, 1950s. Packing plant in Smithfield, Virginia. That was a quarter. This is a mail card actually handed out by the mail carriers. They have some older ones from the early 1900s that can sell very, very well. And that's why I picked this one up. I've never seen that before. That was a quarter. San Marcos Baptist Academy in Texas. That was a quarter. It's a football stadium, Charlottesville, Virginia. That was a quarter. And I can't remember if it's Hollywood by the Sea or Fort Lauderdale by the Sea, but one of those places does extremely well. I've had really good luck with it. I'm not sure if those are it or not. Two of the convention center in Ocean Grove. I'm sorry, this is the hotel in Ocean Grove, New Jersey. On the boardwalk, 1950s. Take a chance for a quarter each. Another one of those charter sightseeing boats in Tarpon Springs. I like these scenic generic greetings from towns somewhere in Michigan. Who doesn't like baby skunks? Still making yourself obnoxious. For a quarter, someone who collects skunks will buy that. Graveyard in Paducah, Kentucky. Paducah is one of those towns you need to keep an eye out for. It's where the Titanic people were buried in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Knob Creek, Kentucky. I think it's Kentucky. Yeah, Kentucky. Graveyard. I usually pick those up. Graveyards, because they can do fairly well. And then two from Lake Havasu. Oops, sorry about the camera shake. Two from Lake Havasu in Havasu City, Arizona, 1960s or so. I've sold Lake Havasu cards before and have done fairly well. So that's about it. Like I said, spent about $110 on postcards. Decent stack, and I would hope to get 200 to 300 eventually out of all those. They'll get listed eventually. Other than that, I've not much really to report. I have been busting my butt getting Valentine's Day cards listed. This is the stack I'm currently working on. That's about 350 cards, and I hope to have those listed this week. So let me know what you're working on, and that's all I have. Thank you for watching.